Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder, a comeback fight for the Mexican boxing hero. In an electrifying showdown that had the entire boxing world on the edge of their seats, two formidable warriors, Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder, squared off in a highly anticipated bout that promised to deliver non-stop action and jaw-dropping moments. As the bell rang, fans around the globe braced themselves for a mesmerizing display of skill, grit, and heart in the ring. This bout is for Canelo Alvarez to defend his super middleweight titles. The bout took place on May 6, 2023, at the Estadio Akron in Zapopan, Jalisco, Mexico. Let us take a look at their records. As the world champion in 4 different weight classes, Saul Canelo Alvarez entered this fight with a professional record of 58 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws, and 39 knockouts. While his opponent, the interim WBO Super Middleweight champion John Ryder, has a record of 32 wins, 5 defeats, and 18 knockouts. The opening bell set the stage for an explosive start, and both fighters wasted no time in feeling each other out. Canelo, the reigning pound-for-pound king, came out with his signature combination of lightning-fast footwork and thunderous power shots. Ryder, known for his tenacity and ability to take a punch, stood his ground, attempting to land counterpunches. The crowd roared as both fighters exchanged blows, setting the tone for a sensational night of boxing. With round 1 setting a high standard, the intensity escalated even further in the second round. Canelo showcased his technical prowess, slipping past Ryder's guard to land wicked body shots. Ryder, however, proved to be more than just a punching bag, retaliating with overhand rights and uppercuts that caught the Mexican superstar off guard. As the rounds progressed, Canelo began to assert his dominance, finding his range and rhythm. He unleashed a series of devastating combinations that had Ryder bloodied, but the Englishman refused to back down. Displaying incredible resilience, Ryder showcased his heart, soaking up the punishment and firing back with relentless determination. In the 4th round, the fight saw Canelo Alvarez dialing up the pressure, landing crisp jabs and hooks that seemed to sap Ryder's energy. But just when it seemed like the tide was turning in Canelo's favor, Ryder mounted an astonishing comeback. He stunned the audience with a furious assault, catching Canelo with powerful body shots and jabs that left the crowd in awe of the Englishman's tenacity. Entering the latter stages of the bout, the intensity reached a fever pitch. Canelo seemed to find a second wind, putting Ryder on the canvas with a straight right. Ryder stood up, beat the count, and refused to surrender, channeling his inner strength to fire back with everything he had. As the 6th round approached, the crowd knew they were witnessing an unforgettable encounter between two of the sport's finest. The 6th round saw Canelo Alvarez unleash vicious combinations that seemed to lower Ryder's energy. Despite the mounting odds against him, Ryder refused to go down, absorbing the shots and delivering his vicious body shots and uppercuts against the reigning champ. As the action continued into the 7th round, both fighters knew they were in the championship rounds, and they intensified their efforts to gain an advantage. Canelo Alvarez, displaying his mastery of ring control, used lateral movement to find some openings. He unleashed a flurry of punches, targeting both the head and body, forcing Ryder to cover up and absorb the onslaught. Ryder, with a warrior's heart, responded with counterpunches whenever he could find an opening, making it hard for the champ. The 8th round saw a shift in momentum as John Ryder appeared to find a new surge of energy. He started the round aggressively, taking the fight to Canelo and landing some solid combinations. The Englishman's uppercut proved to be a potent weapon, catching Canelo off guard and causing him to recalibrate his strategy. In the final seconds of the round, Ryder got hit with a right hook and at the same time, got tripped, so the referee did not call it a knockdown. Entering the 9th round, fatigue began to take its toll on both fighters, but their determination to claim victory remained unwavering. Canelo continued applying relentless pressure and struck Ryder with a looping right hook that stunned him. Ryder, aware that time was running out, put everything on the line and delivered his powerful combinations and vicious uppercuts. In the 10th round, the action reached its highest peak and the fight seemed to be hanging in the balance. Canelo Alvarez, recognizing the significance of the round, poured on the pressure with a relentless assault of hooks and uppercuts. Ryder, undeterred, fought back with determination and unleashed his own combinations and body shots. With just 2 rounds remaining, Canelo Alvarez's experience and conditioning began to show as he maintained a high work rate while conserving energy. His sharp, accurate punches found their mark repeatedly, causing visible damage to Ryder's face. Despite the adversity, Ryder refused to retreat, and his resilience allowed him to land some effective shots of his own. As the final round approached, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation and excitement. The fighters gave it their all in the closing minutes. Canelo Alvarez showcased his championship mettle, employing a combination of defensive prowess and calculated counterpunching. Ryder, not willing to leave anything to chance, threw caution to the wind and launched an all-out offensive. Both fighters traded fierce blows until the final bell, culminating in a sensational conclusion to an unforgettable battle. In the end, the judges' scorecards were tallied, and Canelo Alvarez emerged as the deserving winner. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.